Hey, before this video gets started, I'd like to ask you to do me a favor. If you find yourself watching this video, and obviously you have because you can hear this, if you decide for whatever reason to nope out of this video before it finishes, and I mean like well before it finishes, like before the halfway mark or at any point, like you decide like to leave before it's done, do me this favor and leave a comment down below explaining exactly why you're leaving. If it's my voice, if it's the audio, like the audio quality, if it's the co-host voice, if the video is just boring, doesn't matter what it is. Like even if it's like, well, I suddenly had to poop and I had to leave. Like doesn't matter what it is, just tell me what it is down below because I'm trying to boost audience retention. And I feel the only way to really do that is by having the audience tell me what's making them lose retention. So enjoy the show. Oh, man. This is week 4? Yeah. Week 4 of Warhammer 40K Space Marines. It is incredibly cold. Like, I do mean it is stupid cold outside. It's cold enough, it's snowing. Hopefully it's supposed to be a light snow. Just a dusting of the powdery subs. But ain't got time for that. I'm sitting up here in a hoodie, trying to mitigate the discomfort.
Ultramarines chapter.
Kraken bolter. This modified bolter fires adamantine cord Kraken ammunition. It does heavy damage to enemy armor and can pierce cover. This weapon permanently replaces your standard bolter. So is that like what? Is this? Okay. Or is it this? This one I guess?
The firing core is still active. Excellent.
If this is the firing core, Inquisitor, does it discharge through the whole facility?
No.
Yeah, it's this one.
Not precisely. The core actually raises to the rooftop of the facility. And that is where the rest of the firing array is located.
So was that just to give us a peek at it? What was the point of this? How's your weekend? How was your weekend? Like, I'm recording this on the 16th, the 18th. So, I don't know. They give you some kind of idea of like how long ago this video was recorded. I don't know. Tells you exactly actually. It's 6:41. It's like 6:39 when I started. Hello. Oh God. Stop doing that. Yeah, clearly I need to get closer. I know that. I feel like there's another one. There is. Oh man, man. We are not. Huh. It'd be messed up if they were like, nano machine type stuff. Doesn't matter how many times you shoot it, kid. It's gonna keep coming back. That was a lot of bullets. Oh, I keep trying to say, hey man, if you're watching this and you have parents or anything like that, yo, please. Please have, like, if your parents have life insurance policies, burial plot policies, I forgot to call those people. I forgot those people even existed. Like, have them put all that information somewhere where you can get it. Like, let them, like, maybe a safety deposit box at at a bank, somewhere important, and like have them give you the keys. Have them give you the keys. All the information needs to be shared amongst like the siblings, the ones you can trust, because some of them can't be trusted. I understand that, but like, yeah, have it like shared among. I had. No. Yeah, have it shared amongst your peoples, because I can't stress to you enough. Like, not having this information when somebody passes away, and it makes life way more complicated than it needs to be. That's all I can really say. Is like, it just truly does. Also, if you have a loved one, like a parent, a significant other, maybe even a brother or a sister, or like if there's anybody in your life that is like gonna put you, like, you know what I mean? They're gonna be like, oh yeah, if I die, contact you. If that's the case, if there's anybody in your life who's gonna do that, know that if they're in debt, if they are in any sort of debt, you are not on the hook for that debt. If you get a call from a debt collector and they're like, well, yeah, I'm with such and such, like, are you the owner of the estate? You can be like, yeah. And it's like, all right, well, can I get your name? You just, no. It's like, well, I know what you're calling about. I know what you're calling for. It's like, but that ain't what I'm here for. It's like, I'm just like, because I got people I need to call to let them know, like, hey, y'all can quit calling here. Y'all can quit sending us letters. Like, the lady you're trying to reach, the lady whose money you're trying to get your hands on, she ain't gonna be able to do it. And it's like, and I know they're gonna be like, well, can we get like your information? No, you can't. It's like, well, this debt needs to be. It don't. Like, one of y'all is for a hospital. One of y'all is a hospital that basically is the reason she got as sick as she did. So we ain't interested in paying y'all no way. And like the other one of y'all is just some real cheap stuff that y'all only sell to old folks because y'all know y'all can get over on them because they don't know how to use Amazon and stuff. So like, nah, like I won't be paying these debts off. Cause I found that out when my dad passed, and like I was letting these people know, and I gave them my name, and yeah, when you give them your name, it basically, when you give them your name, it's not that it makes you responsible for the debt, but it kind of makes you responsible for the debt, cause now they can call and bother you. But like, you can just straight up tell them, nah, pimpin', I ain't the one. I didn't co-sign nothing. I didn't. Okay, what does this do? Supreme Fury. What does it, like, reload itself? You now gain Fury at an increased speed, using this advantage to deliver merciless justice Use this advantage to deliver. Take 3. Use this advantage to deliver merciless justice upon the enemies of humanity. I ain't really been using it all that much, but I do it. What's that? The axe?
All the security measures will be down shortly, Captain. I'm afraid they were the only thing keeping the orcs outside, however.
But you will be able to fire the weapon.
Indeed.
We had better do so quickly. This place will be awash with orcs before long.
Of course. Security systems disabled.
Authorization recognized. Releasing safeguard.
Please proceed to the generator room.
Can I turn around and go back? I cannot. Alright. And I'm still curious about that servo skull that we found. That we saw get like locked away into a room. I guess that ain't on the table. Right, oh, something's getting shot. Right.
Here come the orcs.
Oh, hey, dude. What's up? How y'all doing? You don't mind? Let me go ahead and get me some of this. Took me forever, but I got there. Get swung on. Oh, God, what?
Place the canister into its cradle inside the power core, Captain.
Do we risk exposure again?
Only if you drop the canister.
I'm not for it. What's happening? That exploded. That exploded. Can't go that way. Alright. So I guess this thing then?
Very good, Captain.
I didn't like the way he said
Your
that.
time carrying my power source is finally at an end.
Okay.
Stand clear. Psychic Scourge firing sequence commencing. Alarm. Structural damage. Warning. Emergency containment rights commencing.
Damnable thing!
What do you need me
Damnable.
to do, Inquisitor?
You'll need to manually restart the array alignment. Forcibly, if you must.
Where?
In the firing chamber. Board the lift, Ultramarines.
I gotta go back to where I came from, obviously. Semi-obviously. As Nick would say, who was that obvious to? Feel like it was supposed to be obvious to me. Oh, it's just me? Going by myself? Oh, I'm not. Alright. Well, then why didn't you get on? You don't want to be alone with me? What's wrong? Why? Why? What'd I do to you?
Captain, you must hurry. The down
Get
to
back
put the
here
main
and
conduits
get
to
to
the
know
firing
me.
tower. You must reconnect the conduits, Captain, or we're facing an overload that will rip this planet apart.
Understood.
I ain't gonna bite you hard. I might nibble a little. Oh. I didn't get a chance to talk about it because it's not really interesting. But then again, nothing I'm doing is really all that interesting. I came across a TikTok video of this lady, this young lady, who in her
No mercy.
in infinite wisdom thought it was a good idea, or at least thought it would be funny, to perform a TikTok, to make a TikTok where she how do I put this? Where she would make the question she posed in her TikTok was, how did Martin Luther King Jr. have so many kids? And like the way she posed it was like have y'all seen him? Like, look at him, this, that, and the third. Like, look at these pictures of him. Like, And so my comment left behind was like, did you really just call that man ugly?
The conduits are reconnected.
And her response to it was like, did I say he was ugly? Which is like such a cop-out. Like, we could have had like a genuine conversation as far as I'm concerned. We could have had like a real, like, person-to-person, like, adult conversation and be like, nah, that ain't what I was saying. I was just trying to be funny. Ha, 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 ha. But like, when you were like, is that what I said? Like, how else was I supposed to interpret that? So, I sent the video, because I'm petty as all get out. I sent the video to multiple people, including my 13-year-old cousin, who is a female. And I said, hey, how do you interpret what she's saying? And she was like, yeah, basically like he's unattractive. So how did he get all these ladies to like him so he could have all these kids? Like, there was no other way to interpret it. She deleted the video. And I've never felt so disappointed in my inability to perceive somebody being willing to backtrack and run away so badly in my life. Like, I was so upset.
For you, Space Marine. You've got something of mine.
Do we? Is that not what we were supposed to do?
Why didn't it work?
Damn that Drogon! Never trust the Inquisition!
Stand fast, Ultramarines. We can handle a few orcs. Space Marine! Was that supposed to hurt?
I didn't do it. I don't know what's going on now. Oh.
Wow. How is this possible?
See, stuff like that makes me go like, well, see, I'm not swearing in these videos, but like, that wasn't PG. All right, his is cooler than mine. That's fine. I'm secure enough to acknowledge that.
Inquisitor! Get back! How heroic. Drogon!
I have served you well, Lord Nimrod.
Traitor. I see. My servant did all that I hoped and more. But he would never have succeeded without you, Captain Titus. Thanks to these brave Space Marines, we have broken through to this reality. The blessed gateway. Clever fool. You seem surprisingly able to resist my touch. Titus of the Ultramarines, and that of the war, which impressed my servant to no end. Ah, you think the Inquisitor a traitor, but Drogon has been dead since before you first met. You have been used by my puppet of flesh and bone. Ah! Ah! I ain't so easy to kill.
The enemy of my enemy is my ally. We hate each other tomorrow. It's whatever. I was gonna say it's lucky for them. Their faces are really easy to draw because he has his face on his belt buckle.
Emperor,
Saving.
We need an exit.
To the left!
Ah, we're gonna stop here. That was great. That was cool. I liked all of that. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed the show. Until next time, yeah, tell your parents, like, put the insurance papers, man. And if you don't have life insurance, get life insurance. I'm not gonna tell you, like, what is happening? What is vibrating? I'm not gonna tell you that you shouldn't, like, be buried, but I will say I think that a casket and a typical funeral is a waste of money. You can get cremated for less than $3,000, and that's just to be cremated. You can get an urn from almost any website. Like, you can just buy an urn. You don't have to get one from a funeral home. And you can even get jewelry that is designed exclusively to house what they call cremains, the cremated remains of a loved one. So, like, if you want to, like, carry, like, your mom or your best friend's ashes, you understand? Like, carry your loved one's ashes around with you. You can, like, put them in a little necklace. There's necklaces. They come in all kinds of designs. Like, there's even some I saw, like, in the shape of, like, an Xbox controller. So, by all means, like, yeah, give it a shot. Just, like, when the time comes for that stuff to happen, it's gonna suck. And, like, the amount of time it might take to, like, get the money. It just, have all that stuff ready. From me to you. Get out.